As you can see, I'm surrounded by green. Well, I'm not surrounded by green, but we are sponsored by the good people at Wash and Go today. The lovely people at Wash and Go. What I'm on about, good people. And people often say to me, Mark, is it not hard being a Wash and Go ambassador? And I always have to reply to them like this. Being a rocket engineer is hard. Just ask Elon Musk. Being Manchester United manager is hard. Just ask the 4 managers that have taken over since Sir Alex Ferguson. Being an NHS worker, that's hard. Heroes. That is really hard. But being a shampoo ambassador is as easy as taking a bath. It really is. So next time you're having a really hard day, just run a bath, light some candles, put on some relaxing music and lather up with Wash and Go. Classic Wash and Go. You can pick up your bottle at any good retailer or by hitting the link in the description and getting it delivered straight to your door. Thanks very much to Wash and Go for supporting the United Stand. Now let's move on with the show. And remember, Wash and Go, it's invisible. It's invisible. Solskjaer's career as Manchester United manager, if reports are to be believed that Manchester United are very seriously considering sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this evening. Not tomorrow, this evening, ahead of the game against Tottenham Hotspur. This would be, if true, very, very significant news. Now, as you can see, there's a massive... Look, I'm keeping this low key. I want this to happen. There is a human element, an empathetic reason about Solskjaer. Look, I'll talk about Solskjaer if he gets the sack. I don't need to start lamenting about Solskjaer's time at United until he gets the sack, because there is no doubt respect there. There is no doubt there things that he's done well. But right here, right now, I'm not over what happened yesterday against Liverpool. And it's funny, I was actually talking to my wife, who's not really into football. We went just out for a meal and she said on the way, the reality is that, you know, if it was a one-off game where you lose to Liverpool and it's 5-0, maybe that would be okay. But when you look at it, they've been losing for ages, haven't they? And that's the thing. The Liverpool thing was just the massive final nail in the coffin that's been hammered for ages. I mean, Leicester hammered us, Liverpool hammered us, Villa beat us at home. We were lucky to not get beat by Everton. So the story, there's a story coming from Manchester Evening News. They're saying that Manchester United are seriously considering sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I've also had a couple of people message me saying that we're looking at a foreign coach and that it's expected to happen this evening. I've also, obviously, we had Romano on this afternoon with Beth, and he said the next few hours are going to be key as well. The reality is, let's just see what's going to happen is my thing. And there's loads I want to get through in this next hour. I want to get into your chat because obviously we had Paul Ince on this morning. Great show. We've had Romano on and we've got a show tonight with some of the United Stand regulars as well. But I wanted to just have a show in this important period where it's me and you, because it's been me and you for years. And I want to get your opinions and your thoughts on this and try and get as many different things as possible. Sharanch says it's a misleading title. Man United to sack Solskjaer. There's nothing misleading about that, mate. It's the headline, you fucking idiot. You know, remove your head from your arse and open your ears. I've just literally told you where this information's coming from. So Manchester United are very seriously looking to sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Now, what I was told is that there is still a massive feeling that that Manchester United want to stand by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but feel but basically because of facts they can't. The reality is they desperately want to stick by him, but you know, is staring them in the face that they can't do that. Now, it's how quickly they can get another manager in. Obviously, we've heard Conte mentioned this morning. It's very quiet around Zidane. Some people are talking about Ten Hag. The reality is, I don't really know what manager we're going to go for if they do sack Solskjaer. But the reality is, and I want to say this right here, right now, they've got a clear house. Clear house. No more Phelan, no more Carrick, no more McKenna, no more whoever came in for Ollie. Clear house. Do not keep any, but those 4 definitely all go. Don't go, well, it was Ollie's fault, it wasn't McKenna and Carrick's fault, and keep McKenna and Carrick. They've all got to go. All of them. Clear it out, because I tell you what's become very clear to me is that I don't want to see another player, ex-player, involved in Manchester United for a long time. It's too emotional. And it messes with everybody's head. I think when Van Gaal was in charge and Moyes was in charge and Mourinho was in charge, you could sit there and go judge them as a manager with no baggage of the past. And I think what we've seen with this regime is that it's too linked to the past, and there's too much emotional guilt there to call them out as managers. And I just think that this is the easiest decision in the world to make. And as we were talking about with Paul Ince this morning, What is there to discuss? Why are United seriously considering it? Why have you not done it already? Like, it's the most obvious thing in the world. The football is terrible. We can't bounce back. Even players aren't even tweeting we're going to bounce back now because they know it's a load of crap. We're being outplayed by everybody we play. We've got one of the best squads in Europe and we are ineffective. And the treatment of some of our players, new signings, current squad player, it's a joke. From top to bottom, it's a joke. We're embarrassing. The football belongs in. I think it's an offence to the National League to say our football tactics belong in there. It's absolutely sack him. And unless any of you can tell me why not, then, maybe that's your chance to do that.